Authorities say a shooting that happened over the weekend in West Charlotte was justified. Here's what we know. According to the police report, the shooting involved an armed security guard and another man at the Flirt nightclub on Wilkinson Boulevard. Charlotte Metro Police say early Sunday morning there was a fight leading to the shooting. So the person who was shot later died at the hospital. They have not been identified.
A tire shop in southeast Atlanta. Atlanta News First reporter Yasmin Alston is live tonight outside Atlanta Police Headquarters. And Yasmin, investigators say 2 men were killed in all this?
That's right. We know that the owner of the tire shop and another person were killed in this shooting. And we also know that the tire shop owner's son was brought in for questioning to try to figure out what happened.
He's somebody we grew up with in our neighborhood.
Clevette Jordan was shocked and hurt to hear of a deadly shooting at the Southeast Atlanta tire shop. She and many others stood along Jonesboro Road as Atlanta police investigated the incident that killed 2 people.
A dispute that escalated into gunfire, and we're determining the roles of everybody involved.
Investigators say 3 people were involved in the dispute: the owner of the tire shop, his son, and a third person in what police call a disgruntled employee situation. The tire shop owner and the third person involved are dead. The owner's son was detained and questioned, though police only have a preliminary statement of what may have happened and who shot who. Several people on the scene Thursday say they knew the tire shop owner well.
That man give you a shut off. You come down and you need help, pull up, that man gonna give you a tie.
This group of men say they did work with the tire shop owner and came to the scene as soon as they got the call of what happened.
Who would cheer up our guys at the warehouse all the time. Like, you know, his presence just made a lot of difference every single day.
And tonight we are still working to learn the identities of the 2 men who were killed in this shooting. Live in downtown Atlanta, Yasmin Alston, Atlanta News First.
Tonight.
Now in just one station, a homeowner speaking out after confronting a suspected burglar in the middle of the night. He then took off, triggering a manhunt before being caught and cuffed by police. 7's Alex Browning is live in Miami Beach, where it all happened. Alex?
And Ethan, you can imagine how startling this was, all of this happening Thursday. The alarm goes off, the dog begins to bark. This homeowner grabs a gun, then finds out that this intruder raided his fridge, grabbed the yogurt, and then took off.
The only thing that was going through my mind at the time was to protect myself and my family at all costs.
With a gun and flashlight in hand, a Miami Beach father facing a home invader.
And the dog was barking. One of the alarms sounded. I checked the cameras. I saw him downstairs in the property.
It happened overnight Thursday on Pine Tree Drive near 41st Street. Babba, Joshua, Yesharim says his 4 kids and wife were home when this crook entered his house and, strangely enough, only raided the fridge.
He took a few of my kids' yogurts from all we can find. We can't really find anything else. He could have taken, or tried to take, I should say, a lot more. I don't know. I assume he wasn't there for just yogurts.
Yesharim catching up with him in the front yard, which is gated.
I pulled my gun on him, and I told him to freeze, to stop. He looked at me, and he started running away from me, and it looked like he went toward my neighbor's house and hopped the wall there.
Police called and quickly got a chopper in the air and boats in the water nearby. More than a dozen Miami Beach officers flooded the block and would eventually find this man, Jose Santospena. His arrest report states canine handlers and SWAT officers located suspect 1 hiding in shrubbery in a vacant lot.
Thank God nobody was hurt, and they apprehended the guy.
And so this perp is expected to appear in front of a judge at some point today to face these charges. We're on Miami Beach. Alex Browning.
If the criminal does not fear the police, a judge, or prison, he must be taught to fear his victims.